Near the lush greenwood forest, there was a peaceful village where a boy named Liam lived. He was hardworking and honest, but he had one habit that constantly made him unhappy. He always compared himself to others. Whenever he saw his friend Ethan excelling in school, he wished he were just as smart. When he noticed his neighbor Oliver living in wealth, he longed for the same riches. Even when he watched someone running fast, he wished he had their speed. Over time, these thoughts consumed him. He lost focus on his studies, lost passion for his work, and worst of all, he started believing he would never be successful. One day, a wise sage arrived in the village. People said he had the power to enlighten others with the truth of life. Hearing this, Liam decided to meet him and share his troubles. "Guru Dev," he said, "I work very hard, but whenever I see someone better than me, I feel discouraged. I don't think I'll ever be good enough." The sage smiled and said, "Meet me tomorrow morning at the oldest tree in the village. There, you will find your answer." The next morning, as the golden sun rose over the village, Liam hurried to the ancient tree. The sage was already waiting for him. "Look around," the sage instructed. "Tell me, what do you see?" Liam gazed at the surrounding forest. "I see many different trees," he said. "Some are tall, some are short. Some bear fruit, others do not." The sage nodded. "Now, imagine if this mango tree started comparing itself to the coconut tree, complaining that it wasn't tall enough. And if the coconut tree envied the mango tree for producing sweet fruit. Would that make any sense?" Liam laughed. "No, Gurudev. That would be silly." The sage smiled. "Exactly. And yet, the forest is beautiful because each tree has its own purpose. A mango tree exists to bear sweet fruit, while a coconut tree is meant to stand tall and strong. They are different, but both are valuable." Still deep in thought, Liam followed the sage to a nearby pond. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and fish swam gracefully below the surface. The sage pointed to a bird soaring above them. If this fish started complaining that it couldn't fly like the bird, would that be fair? Liam shook his head. Of course not. Fish are meant to swim, and birds are meant to fly. The sage looked at him intently. Then why do you want to be like others? Your journey is yours alone. You have strengths that others don't. Just like the fish thrives in water and the bird conquers the sky, you must find where you truly shine. A realization struck Liam like a lightning bolt. All his life, he had been measuring his worth against others instead of recognizing his own talents. From that day forward, he stopped comparing himself and focused on his strengths. As he worked hard with a renewed sense of purpose, he felt confident, content, and truly alive. Years later, Liam became a successful businessman, admired by the entire village. Whenever someone asked him the secret to his success, he simply smiled and said, "Never compare yourself to others. If a fish tries to fly, it will fail. But if it masters swimming, it can rule the ocean. The sun and the moon never compete, yet both shine in their own time. Find your path, embrace your strengths, and create your own success."